Renaissance. The Renaissance, a period of cultural rebirth, saw a revival of interest in classical art and humanism. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo created works characterized by realism, perspective, and a celebration of the human form. Baroque. Baroque art is renowned for its dramatic intensity, ornate detail, and emotional grandeur. Artists such as Caravaggio and Bernini captured scenes of dynamic movement and theatricality, often imbued with religious fervor. Rococo. Rococo emerged as a playful and decorative response to the grandeur of the Baroque. Characterized by delicate forms, pastel hues, and intricate ornamentation, Rococo art exuded charm and elegance. Neoclassicism. Neoclassicism sought inspiration from the ideals of ancient Greece and Rome, emphasizing order, reason, and moral virtue. Artists such as Jacques-Louis David championed historical themes and heroic narratives, conveying a sense of civic duty and national pride. Romanticism. Romanticism celebrated emotion, imagination, and the sublime, rejecting the rationalism of the Enlightenment. Artists like J.M.W. Turner and Eugène Delacroix embraced nature, myth, and the supernatural, conveying a sense of awe and wonder. Realism. Realism emerged as a response to the Industrial Revolution, seeking to depict the realities of contemporary life with unflinching honesty. Artists such as Gustave Courbet and Honoré Daumier focused on ordinary people and everyday scenes, highlighting social issues and political unrest. Impressionism. Impressionism revolutionized the art world with its emphasis on light, color, and spontaneous brushwork. Artists like Claude Monet and Edgar Degas captured fleeting moments of modern life, often painting en plein air to capture the effects of natural light. Post-Impressionism. Post-Impressionism expanded upon the innovations of Impressionism, emphasizing individual expression and symbolic content. Artists such as Vincent van Gogh and Paul Cézanne pushed the boundaries of artistic convention, experimenting with color, form, and perspective. Symbolism. Symbolism explored the realms of dreams, mythology, and the subconscious, using symbolic imagery to convey deeper meanings. Artists like Gustav Klimt and Odilon Redon created works that evoked mystery, spirituality, and the irrational. Fauvism. Fauvism shocked the art world with its bold use of color and simplified forms. Led by artists like Henri Matisse and André Derain, Fauvism celebrated the expressive potential of color, rejecting naturalistic representation in favor of emotional intensity. Cubism. Cubism revolutionized the way we perceive space and form, presenting objects from multiple viewpoints simultaneously. Artists such as Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque deconstructed reality into geometric shapes and fragmented planes, creating dynamic compositions that challenged traditional modes of representation. Futurism. Futurism celebrated the dynamism of modern life, glorifying technology, speed, and the machine age. Artists such as Umberto Boccioni and Giacomo Balla captured the energy of urban environments, depicting motion and transformation in their works. Dada. Dada emerged as a radical response to the chaos and disillusionment of World War I, rejecting traditional artistic values in favor of absurdity and chance. Artists such as Marcel Duchamp and Hannah Höch created works that challenged the very notion of art, incorporating found objects, collage, and performance into their practice. Surrealism. Surrealism delved into the realm of dreams, the unconscious, and the irrational, creating works that defied logic and reason. Artists such as Salvador Dali and René Magritte explored the depths of the human psyche, using dreamlike imagery and symbolic motifs to convey hidden truths. Abstract Expressionism. Abstract Expressionism expressed inner emotions and existential angst through spontaneous gestural painting. Artists such as Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko created works that were characterized by their emotional intensity and expressive power. Pop art. Pop art celebrated consumer culture and mass media imagery, elevating everyday objects to the status of art. Artists such as Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein used techniques of mass production and appropriation to challenge traditional notions of artistic value. Minimalism. Minimalism pared art down to its essential elements, emphasizing simplicity, repetition, and geometric forms. Artists such as Donald Judd and Sol LeWitt created works that were characterized by their clean lines and precise execution. Conceptual art. Conceptual art prioritizes ideas and concepts over traditional aesthetic concerns, often challenging the very definition of art itself. Artists such as Joseph Kosuth and Marina Abramovich created works that were characterized by their intellectual rigor and conceptual complexity. Postmodernism. Postmodernism questions the notion of objective truth and embraces fragmentation, pastiche, and irony. Artists such as Jeff Koons and Damien Hirst challenge art world conventions, blurring the boundaries between art and commerce, high and low culture. Neo-expressionism. Neo-expressionism revived the spirit of gestural painting and emotional intensity in reaction to the perceived coldness of minimalism and conceptual art. Artists like Jean-Michel Basquiat and Julian Schnabel created works that were characterized by their raw energy and expressive power. Graffiti art. Graffiti art emerged from the streets of New York City, giving voice to marginalized communities and challenging the authority of mainstream culture. Artists such as Keith Haring and Banksy used the walls of urban environments as their canvas, creating works that were characterized by their bold colors and graphic imagery. Installation art. Installation art blurs the boundaries between sculpture, architecture, and performance, creating immersive environments that engage the senses and provoke thought. Artists such as Yayoi Kusama and Christo and Jean-Claude transform galleries, museums, and public spaces with their large-scale installations. Environmental art. Environmental art explores the relationship between humans and the natural world, often addressing issues of sustainability, conservation, and ecology. Artists such as Andy Goldsworthy and Maya Lin create works that are integrated into the landscape, using natural materials and processes to create ephemeral or site-specific artworks. Digital art. Digital art encompasses a wide range of artistic practices that utilize digital technologies, from computer-generated imagery to interactive installations. Artists such as Namjoon Paik and Cory Archangel embrace the possibilities of digital media, blurring the boundaries between the virtual and the physical. Street art. Street art encompasses a diverse array of artistic practices that take place in public spaces, from graffiti to murals to guerrilla interventions. Artists such as Shepard Fairey and Blue use the streets as their canvas, creating works that engage with social, political, and cultural issues. Land art. Land art, also known as earth art or environmental art, uses the natural landscape as its medium, creating large-scale works that are integrated into the environment. Artists such as Robert Smithson and Nancy Holt transform deserts, mountains, and other natural sites with their monumental earthworks and sculptural interventions. Performance art. Performance art encompasses a wide range of artistic practices that emphasize live action and audience participation. Artists such as Marina Abramovich and Yoko Ono use their bodies as their medium, creating works that challenge notions of identity, gender, and power. New media art. New media art explores the intersection of art and technology, incorporating digital technologies, interactive interfaces, and virtual environments into artistic practice. Artists such as Lynn Hirschman Leeson and Raphael Lozano Hemmer create works that are immersive, participatory, and responsive, blurring the boundaries between the virtual and the physical. Contemporary art. Contemporary art encompasses a diverse range of artistic practices that reflect the complexities of our globalized, interconnected world. Artists such as Ai Weiwei and Cindy Sherman address pressing social, political, and cultural issues through their work, challenging viewers to confront the complexities of contemporary life. From the classical beauty of the Renaissance to the avant-garde experiments of postmodernism, each of these art movements has left an indelible mark on the history of art, shaping the way we perceive and create art today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.